Cause
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Hello, hello, hello. Holy moly. Okay, well, my mic is back, boys. I am sorry, and I kind of ruined the freaking game, showed it on stream. It's all freaking messed up, boys. It's kind of crazy, man. Well, we will just continue. I'm sorry. I My mic was taken off on OBS for some reason. I don't know why, because I never touched the setting, so it just did it by itself. That make it make sense. That's crazy. But hopefully you guys can hear me now. To my knowledge, it is working. Missed my excitement for the Vi double kill in the bot lane too. Crazy. Let's secure the red Bori. Darkhan here is forced to run away. Zed does have the death mark. He's gonna drop it. Darkhan flashing, but that was kind of too early of a flash. Gotta hold it there before the Zed comes out. Oh, nice movement there by Iman. So Bori is going to fall as well. It's a shutdown going over to the Kaisa. Afterpack having his way here in the top side, but will get also taken down by Nami's. And that's going to be just a bunch of back and forth fighting continuing in this game between these two teams, keeping the gold literally even at this point. Forge has to go in there. He's going to be put into sleepy mode. Does dash away in time. Nice laser pressure there by, or not, by Victor Apple there to lock down the end of the team. But it's going to be enough. It looks like it might be. They're winning the fight here. They get both kill on Lissandra and the Zed. Really, really nice front lining there by Victor Apple. They try to catch out I did her, but Iman's going to go in. Nice move there to dodge the Q-Vi. But it's not going to matter as he does end up falling. But now Victor is running for his life as here comes the deer to knock down the boar. I don't think it works like that in the Animal Kingdom. Sejuani is caught out there. His sister says good night. I'm here to take over. Alright, nice engage there by Nami's. Gonna find two members. Immediately following is going to be Afterpack, and not too long after, it's gonna be this vibe, so it's gonna be a double kill here for Nami's, but Iman is gonna get caught out as the mid laner is gonna pick up the kill there as well. The mid laner is doing work in this fight so far, as they're trying to chase down Darkhound and Changi, but looks like they're gonna survive. Oh, he's gonna go into the tomb, but a nice root. Nami's in a bad spot, but does not matter as this Jhin is going to fall under his tier 1 in the mid. And now Victor says, you're not allowed to do that, bud. It might be a double kill for this Sejuani, and it's certainly going to be. One more W should be enough damage, and looks like he's actually going to let Zed walk away for now, but both mid laners kind of doing some work there in that fight. Though the advantage does go over to UAFS. Oh, nice route there by Darkhound. Gonna drop the curtain call as we were panning over to bot lane. No need for that. Trying to see what's happening here in the mid lane. Iman does survive the 4 shots. That's good. You do try to start up the Rift Herald, but all 5 members of UAFS show up, and it's going to be secured by Sofa. Immediately afterwards, you're going to see Bori fall there to Iman. Big fight breaking out. Nice ultimate there by Victor, but double kill for this Kaisa. Oh my goodness, the damage on an afterpack. Make that a quadra kill. Is this going to be the Penta? It doesn't look like it's going to be, as AG Turtle is able to turn it back. But oh my goodness, what a fight. Afterpack trying to show up on the highlight reels back-to-back weeks, I guess. Double quadra kills, though. That one doesn't end in a win for his team, unlike the bad one last week. My goodness. It looks like UAFS is positioning around this Otacon and this Drake as well. Drops the tier 1 here. Bori's going in. I don't think that's what Bori wants to do, and Bori's going to find himself in a bit of a pickle. Just like that, Herald's going to be pushed all the way down the bot lane, picking up 2 towers, lots of gold. Though on the other side of the map, Afterpack was able to secure his own tier 2, which Lysandra had to respond to. And the decision is going to be to turn onto the Drake here. That'll be their second Drake of the game, and their first Hestek. Apple looking for a solo kill here onto Yaman. Gonna drop the ignite. Nice shield though. Should keep him alive. Last tick just slightly not enough. Meanwhile though on the top lane they're looking to try to kill Nami's here. Nami's gonna go into the ult here. Hiding it out really, really well. Oh Oh, but Bori gets that Q off just in time. They're going to shut down Nami's here. Really, really much more of a misplay here by the Lissandra than it is a play, but nonetheless, kill is a kill. Zed going in, looking for the solo kill on Chengi. Is it going to be enough? It will be. Well played. And that's kind of what I was talking about early on. If you guys would have heard me, LeBlanc does win early in the mid lane normally. So once Zed gets to a point where he's got an item or level 6, he has a lot of kill pressure on LeBlanc. So as far as the support goes right now, it's going to be Zed favored in that aspect. Darkhound is going to find himself in really that spot. Not as damage there onto the Zed from Bori, but now Bori has to try to run. Does not have the ulti. We'll be able to escape. I believe I just saw a TP in from Sofa, so it looks like they're going to be walking towards this Otacon. But Victor Apple's going to have to be careful. He is caught out here. See if his Q comes back on cooldown soon. He's just going to turn right on Iman. Nice damage, but it does not look like it's going to be enough, and he's going to be eaten by the Cho'Gath. But that little distraction there by the Sejuani did pull them away from the Otacon initially. It's forcing a TP top lane as well to Lissandra, so some interesting macro by both teams. And the Baron's actually being started on the other side of the map. And UAFS is none the wiser to this information. So it's going to be Baron for Otacon. I mean, I don't know how you look at that. Who it benefits more here. The Baron in the short term. Lau is going to come over, but he's going to find himself a LeBlanc. So going to do a little bit of a damage, but nice root there into a nice cease and desist, and goodbye to this Zed. Now the Baron is going to have even more value with a member off the map for UAFS. So it looks like they do want this mid turret. Drake is also spawned though, so that is on the table. Alright, current calls are going to open up here. Nami's just going to kind of run away. Looks like he's forced to reset though, so that's going to be a free start on the Drake. After practice already on top of that for the team. Oh, Iman trying to go in, trying to pick up Darkhound. But the whole team was there for backup. Nice sleep, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be a double kill there for Bori. The Jhin did die on the backside there. Oh, but now Bori maybe bit off a little more than he can chew. He's going to find himself being taken down. But Zed, snip, snip, disappearing act. As there's no chance for the ninja. Oh my goodness, the fighting just doesn't end. They're going to find themselves a kill onto Afterpack now. Victor Apple, I don't know if he's long for this world. He can try to run, try to hide, but there's so much CC. Silence comes in, final Q. Nami's gets that double kill. And all of a sudden, the Baron is just pretty much gone. It was used to acquire a single Drake. Maybe they were able to crack this tier 1 mid. Does not appear so. So overall, net positive here for UAFS. They were able to get the Otacon. They were able to defend the base. And they only lost a Drake, which was only Drake 2 for vibe check. So yeah, and gold lead is still pretty much the same. It's only about a 1K difference. This is the most drags you can. You are correct by that, Brand, you know. My point is that's all they got used out of the Baron was the one trick. Yeah. But yeah, the Jhin and the LeBlanc are gone off the map. So let's see what UAFS is able to do here. Alright, here's Bori trying to get into the engage. Tries to time the ulti, but it doesn't work out. And the drop, there's so much damage coming out of this tree. Oh, I know, it's absolutely disgusting. I'm glad you're coming in here late, because I already ruined the the winner of this game, though, with me goofing up, so at least you don't know. Man, that's so much damage on the Changi. He's going to bleed out from the Zed. Tao is really proficient on this Zed, going to pick up himself another kill. Well, actually, that one does go over to Cho'Gath, but bot lane was there. Bot lane died. Bot lane respawn. Bot lane die. I'm surprised there's no spam pings in the chat. Darkhound and Changi, what's going on there, guys? And now we see a bit of a Goldie here for UAFS. Let's see if they can transition this to anything meaningful here. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait, you got it from the boys. Yeah, that's right. These are your boys. Man, these rerun casts, I really be messing them up sometimes. Yeah, you can do that. You can short Q and Sedge. It's been a start to the day for me, man. My mic wasn't working. Me ruining games. Just sprinting it out here, man. Just sprinting it out here. This is my worst casting performance of the 4 splits. I will not be winning the caster award this year. Definitely don't deserve it. Doesn't matter. CLT deserves it, man. He puts in so much work. Give it to that guy anyways. Well, Nami's trying to engage. The Baron is being started up. That's a lot of damage here. Onto the Sandra. Wow is in there dropping the ulti. Oh, but a nice 4th shot to pick up the kill. Meanwhile, this fight is going absolutely bonkers. It's going to be a crazy Baron flip and a victory here as Vibe Check ends up winning the fight. They do not get the Baron. But we just saw ourselves a classic NA Baron. Are they going to be able to end off this? Let's see. Lau doesn't spawn here for 15 seconds. The next member after that is Nami's, Iman, and Sofa. So they're 20 seconds apiece. This looks like this is going to be the end, and GG for this game. Wow, UAFS. The classic Baron throw and a GG on game 1. I was not expecting the game to end like that. That's crazy. All right. Let me not ruin the next games for you guys. But I am going to bring up the draft here. Since I have that. All right. Here's draft 2. So, let's see. What is going on here? All right, so blue side, for clarification here, guys, is Vibe Check, and the red side is UAFS Esports. The only thing I'm confused on, I'm not actually confused. I know where this is going. So this is Skarner mid 100%. Yeah, 100%. My boy's pulling the Skarner mid out. Because that's always what he does, man. At this point, we know the Victor Apple way. We know. We know this guy's game plan and mindset. He says, I'm playing one champion after Sejuani at Skarner, and then he's probably gonna pull out some other goofy stuff like Rel mid in game 3 or something, man. That's just what he does. The man's absurd. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the game. It is swap scenes. I wasn't starting the game yet. What do you mean?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Less confusing for once in my opinion. I kind of agree there. Sofa finding himself in a weird spot. Nami is kind of showing up too. These teams just love to beat each other up, don't they? So both top laners are forced to reset. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a second. This is an Ignite TP on Jinzhao. Interesting. And they lane swapped for this. Huh. Okay. Iman, run for your life. I don't think you're meant for this world. Somehow living. That man was truly edging that fight there. Holy moly. Boreas found himself up into the top lane. There's no flash on the Jinzhao, so Jinzhao has to fight. Does get at least one back for himself, but now he has no mana. See how he can play this here. I think he should fall eventually. Yes, Bori does end up picking up the kill. So well played there by Nami. I'm gonna say it. I think if he has Ignite, I think he double kills, which is crazy to say there. Oh my goodness, Victor Apple with a beautiful eat. He's gonna solo kill Sofa under the turret. Yo, put that on the highlight reel. What the hell? Engage on Iman. Iman's gonna drop the barrier. Ignite is ticking. Can Darkhound finish the kill? Misses the Q. Now they're just chasing around. He's actually gonna try to flash in and forcing Changi to grab the kill. Shanky though falling anyways after the flash. And now Darkhound trying to run, but he cannot hide the turtle. So wait, his name is AG Turtle. I'm pretty sure he is a Ram's man, but isn't Ram's an armadillo? So is he just calling himself that because of the ability name? It's gotta be what it is. I guess Lau just wants to not let him farm. I assume that's what he's doing there. Well, Afterpack roaming down here for a play. And what is going on? Another nice E coming out of this Alice, this Skarner here, and goodbye to the Alistar, man. A lot of fighting back and forth though, and as we can see, the score here is still the same. These teams are just very evenly matched, it appears. They like to trade kills a lot. They like to trade objectives a lot. They like to trade everything. Nice head of a pulverize there onto Darkhound. Just get a little poke damage there, but one of these things wants to reset soon. Gold is in his pocket. About 1,000. Should be able to acquire something if he does. Afterpack nearly getting solo killed there in the top lane, but able to drop the Dominus. He's gonna flash in there. They're gonna pick up the kill on the Namis for sure, right? Yes, they will. Well played there by both jungler and top laner, setting up that play. Now we see Vibe Check getting themselves a bit of a lead here. Yeah, Sofa's going to struggle in this matchup until he's able to get his first item. And then it shouldn't be too bad for him, as long as he doesn't get, pulled in the turret again. We're looking for an engage here on a Darkhound. Lots of damage coming out. Going to drop the bullet time. No chance for the Ziggs. Ziggs will go down. And they're going to find a kill also in the mid lane onto the Skarner. Nice gank there by AG Turtle. Yeah, Sleepy. I'm doing a bunch of you know, some reruns. You know, having some fun with it. I was supposed to cast this one last week, and my power just decided to disappear for 7 hours. So here I am on a Monday, because I'm off work. So on Mondays. Wow. The Necton has scaled, guys. Lau's up here messing with the Renekton. I don't think the Owls are gonna do too much though. Really just trying to hold the wave for his mid laner here. Collect it. Afterpack says you can have the wave. Oh, nearly gets canceled though. Do a little damage here to Iman. Another W, really well played. Into a really nice ult there from Changi, and that should be the kill. Tries to drop the bullet time, but he ran out of time. He's gonna find himself dead here, but I also do think Darkhound might do the same. Here's the ulti drop from AG Turtle. Changi he's able to get the wave. Maybe not. All right. Gonna have ourselves a solo kill in Portal Combat once again. Going over to Lao on this one. Tajina does have an item here advantage over Afterpack. I just don't know if he wins after what I personally seen. Does the item matter? We will see, but he also does have Ignite, so there'll be less healing for the Renekton. Alright, here's an engage here by Afterpack jumping onto Nami's, but he doesn't know that Turtle is in the wings, and that's going to be a dead Renekton. Gonna kill over to the Jin's out here. Crazy, we have so many junglers in one game. Jungle picks, man. Alright, they're gonna engage here onto Lao. Doesn't have any cooldowns, no unbreakable will. And that's gonna be a kill here for Neferi. Warrior is slowly getting bigger and bigger on this pick right now. Sova's trying to go in there for the solo kill, but he's not going to be able to get it. Nice dodge there by Victor, keeping himself safe. Rolling. And AJ Turtle's going to roll himself into Afterpack, forcing the flash out of the crocodile. Oh. All right, nice ulti there by Victor Apple, pulling Nami's under the turret, and now they're going to be able to take down the Shinzo, certainly. Hopefully they give the kill to Bori, they do. Now we're having more fighting in the mid lane, Sova finding himself in a bad spot. After that, continuing to go in, but H0 is going to flash in there, get the taunt. This should be a dead Renekton eventually. Oh my goodness, almost turns it. Now Chingy is forced to run away. And now the gold lead is swapped, by the way. It's a 1k gold lead for UAFS. These teams are insane. The back and forth, the back and forth. Oh no, Darkhound, run! Run, my friend! There is nowhere to run! Darkhound, I hope you enjoy your nap time. They're going to find the engage here onto Iman. Iman is going to fall. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, they're going to be able to pick out Lau here. He does drop the Unbreakable Will, so he's going to be a bit tanky for a bit. It's going to fall off soon, though, so I don't know if he's long for this world. Nice W and a beautiful ult here from Victor Apple. Meanwhile, Ziggs was picking up the Drake, but there's a flash there by the Bull to survive. Once again, we're pretty much all back even, but that should break soon, as the top turret was taken there by Sofa. The bot lane turret was responded with as well. Here's an engage. Bori's gonna be able to flash out here. Nami's now has to run for his life. He does not have his pressing descent though, so he's going to be in a very, very bad spot. They're gonna find another pick onto the Zinzao. Give that kill over to the Crocodile, but they're gonna turn onto the Crocodile. The fighting's insane. He does have the dominance, so it's very, very tanky here with that up. Oh my goodness, say goodbye to the Bull. The Croc is on a bit of a rampage here going into the team. Iman is forced to flash away. And I think that's the end of the fight. All right. Meanwhile, Sofa's just like, hey guys, I'm killing the turret at the top lane. Don't mind me. A lot of trading back and forth, and that ends with a 300 gold lead on the side of the UAFS. So, again, we're basically back to even. What? These are actually just the best series to cast, man. This is like peak League of Legends. Everybody just inting. We're just running it down. We're fighting constantly. Victor Apple's trying to catch Iman. Does get the slow. They're going to push Bori off, though. Victor's committed to this. Well, Nami's going to jump onto Bori. Oh, Victor Apple's going to find the pick here. And Iman, beautiful ult. What a nice pulverize. Good save. And it does not, as the MF does fall. Because that's going to come down, but Lau is going to drop along with the Jinzhao. And here, finally, after a bit, the game was just going to break. Nice ulti buffer there from Sofa to keep himself safe. But my goodness. It's like they forgot all about the Skarner, like he was still roaming around over there. But hi, I'm still here, boys. Now this Nefuri is 7-0. I mean, this is... It's going to get very hard for them to play the game. kind of quieted down a little bit on the Rift, but don't worry. Otacon spawned and Drake over 40 seconds. I'm certain these teams will be boxing soon, as they have shown nothing less but that. Nice engage there. On to Changi, pushing him out of the pit. But meanwhile, Sofa finds himself in a bad spot. As they should be able to pick up the kill. They do. That means the top tower will be free. But it looks kind of like they just really want this bot turret. But Victor Apple is saying, I'm defending this with my life. The wave gets cleared. Very well played here. They're turning onto the Skarner, though. Skarner does have his ulti. He's going to drop it on 2 members, but Unbreakable Will is going to keep the All-Star safe. He was taking the turret, but AG Turtle is forced to ult away just to live. Now they're going to try to turn onto Iman. Looks like he will be alright. Victor is on the hunt. Victor gets the slow. Shanky says hello. Darkhound just doing his job, securing a mid turret there with Satchel. Now, they're going to turn on another Drake here. Revive Jack. Get themselves Drake number 2. Back-to-back Heztech souls too, huh? This game does not feel like RNG at all when it comes to Drakes like that. It's just so planned. They're like, nope. Heztech is the Drake of the day. Lawa in a bit of a bad spot, forced to drop the Unbreakable Will. Turtles will be able to go in. Nice stop there on the Changi, trying to get in there. Beautiful bullet time. They're going to pick up the kill onto the Rakan. But Afterpack has come. The big proc has arrived along with Victor Apple. They're going to first turn on to Sofa, pick up that kill as Zinzao did fall to the Neferi. The big boys TP in. The big boys get the kills. Neferi now on a double kill. Iman trying to run for his life, but I don't think you're going to be able to outrun these dogs. Might be asking who let the damn dogs out. Bori said, I did. He gets himself a triple kill. We're going to go ahead and take this mid turret. Certainly no contest from the jungler here. Poor little Darkhound. I do think he dies here. He does. So for the kill. Having an all-out brawl now with all these bruiser tanks here. Let's see how it goes. Nice knock up here by Sofa, but Sofa should certainly die eventually. No, Sofa's living. They're going to be able to pick up the shutdown on the Fury. This fight is going in the advantage of UAFS so far, but no, that's a double kill for Victor Apple. Changi's still alive. Afterpack has the dominance. Namis has come to join the party. Bullet time's going to get dropped. Pretty decent bullet time, but a nice play there by Afterpack. Getting the kill onto Iman with Victor Apple. There's the flash in as Afterpack is absolutely going off in this fight. Doing Renekton things. But now Nami's looking like he's trying to turn it back around. But oh, the CC chain! Beautifully done there by Vibe Check. No turnaround. Darkhound TP's in. And it looks like we're going to look for an end angle here on the side of Vibe Check. Agent Turtle does arrive, gets a taunt under the turret, but this is a tanky Skarner, so he should be just fine to E away. Maybe not, as we are rolling in there. He wants to try to kill Victor Apple, but I don't think you're going to do it, buddy. A lot of fighting, but a big gold lead here for Vibe Check. Up about 7K here. An engage here from Agent Turtle. I don't know if that's the angle, and he's going to find himself being taken down. Interesting decision here. A lot of cons being started up, and I just do see the angle, but they're going to find Darkhound at least. Darkhound will instantly pop a beautiful charm here onto Iman. Iman's going to die on the flip side here to the Neferi. Nice ulti coming out of Victor Apple, but a decent knockup as well from the Pulverize, but it just does not matter. As Vibe Check says, give it to me.
Blue team has scored an ace.
How do you get through these beefy boys? I mean, even the Neferi at this point is pretty tanky. A lot of HP. Got the shields. Got the W. To negate the damage. All right, they're turning out of Victor Apple. Victor Apple says, you're not turning on to me, I'm turning on to you. Sova pulled back, nice charm, beautiful ulti there by Victor once again. This fight looking like an advantage once again for the side of Vibe Check as the Rammus does fall. Nami's will be next. That's double kill once again for the Neferi, who's absolutely going off in this game. 14-1-10, a flash in there. They're going to take down Lao as well. Iman, you can run, you can hide, but you're going to watch your base crumble before your eyes. No chance for him to defend the base. Does have the bullet time. He's going to try to drop it, but I just don't think it's enough. Goodbye, Iman, and good victory here by Vibe Check. They're going to 2-0 this series, which was a very fun and exciting 2 games. So I hope you guys still enjoyed the watch, regardless of me ruining game 1 here. All right. Well, if anyone wants to stick around, feel free to. I am not done. I'm going to go ahead and boot up another series here in a second. Because that's just me, the crazy man that I am. Hopefully I won't ruin this one though, right? I'm just getting everything set. Just give me a moment. I want to check my settings too while I'm here. I'm just so curious why this happened. On mic earlier, I just don't know why it would have. It's very strange. But whatever. At least it's working now, right, boys? Whatever. Okay. All right. Let me make sure not to ruin the outcome of any games. Just give me a second to do that. And then we'll jump right into it. I'm pretty excited. I'm sure we're in for more exciting League of Legends. I certainly enjoyed the first series we just did. Would have loved to have done it live, man. I think Vibe Check and UAFS put on a show for us.